Let me first talk about graphene because recently Kerala state in India has started mass production, like industrial level or commercialization of graphene. Okay, um, so we can expect a lot of new graphene based applications. Okay, because already a lot of scientists and research groups are doing various uh, uh, like application. They're doing development of various applications based on graphene. Okay, but the limitation was like uh, right now we are not having much facilities for doing mass production of graphene, high quality graphene. I think that Kerala based graphene production facility can address this issue. So we will be seeing a lot of improvements in the coming days. I expect that kind of thing. But another thing is, though the Kerala government is saying that they are encouraging the graphene production, other things. But I'm not seeing any official press releases or any kind of uh, uh, promotion activities for that plant. Okay, so I don't know the details about the quality of graphene, other stuff. Okay, so they're just taking initiative, but I don't know whether it will be really worth as of now. But anyway, since the companies are doing investments and they're taking solid actions in the um, like graphene production goal. Okay, so surely it will be getting better in the coming days, even if the quality is not good or even if it is expensive process, or there may be a lot of difficulties in the initial stages, right? So we'll be like facing the same things for graphene production also. But in the coming days, it will be getting sorted out and it will be improved, and a lot of other companies will be taking initiatives based on by getting inspiration from this, right? Okay, that's okay. The thing is I would like to explain about graphene because some of you may not be whoever is going to watch this video may not be familiar with graphene. Okay, so graphene is a 2D material. That means it's one atom thick. Okay, it is like uh, hexagonal lattice arrangement of carbon atoms, one atom thick layer. Okay, something similar to honeycomb structure. Okay, so the basic thing is it is one atom thick. That is, in other words, 2D material. Okay, um, and we can a lot of people are calling it as a wanted material, right? That means it like it is having lot of unique properties, almost unimaginable properties, combination of properties. We may be seeing some properties in different materials. Okay, but graphene is having a lot of interesting properties. uh, we are seeing we are able to see the various interesting properties in a single material. So that is the specialty of graphene. So with that uh, thing, we will be able to use the graphene in various situations for a lot of interesting things. Okay, the basic property, like a very unique thing, is it is a very strong material. Okay, actually, it is stronger than steel. I think it's almost 200 times stronger than steel. Okay, but still, it is a lightweight material. It is a thinnest material. It's one atom thick, right? So it is a thinnest material, lighter material, but 200 times stronger than steel. Okay, it is harder like diamond. It's harder more than diamond, I think. I am not sure about it. Okay, and thinnest in the sense It is 1 million times thinner than human hair. Okay, so just imagine the uh, like how the graphene will be like. So it can be used in various situations. Okay, uh, because it's a very rare combination, right? It is very lightweight, thinner, and it is stronger, and simultaneously it is harder. At the same time, it is flexible. So it is really a very rare combination of properties. Um, so, and other properties like uh, it is good conductor of both electricity and heat, thermal conductor. Okay, and it can act as both superconductor as well as insulator. The same material can act as both the superconductor and insulator, exact opposite, right? So actually, the researchers are like doing various researches related to this property. It is because of the magic angle twisted graphene. Okay, so actually that we are seeing a separate science field named as twistronic because of these developments. Okay, so it will be having a lot of unique applications, especially in superconducting, and we will be seeing a lot of improvements in the quantum computing also because of these kind of advancements. Okay, so basically, we are seeing a lot of uh, uh, opportunities with the graphene. Okay, um, and like uh, right now, even though we are not having mass production facilities for graphene, still many companies are taking some kind of initiatives of using graphene in their applications. Yeah, T-shirt uh, made from graphene. That company is trying to commercialize their T-shirts. Okay, and some companies are trying to create concrete. Okay, in UK. Um, some companies are trying that. Actually, they used it in practical or in real use. Okay, and like fire pit, that kind of products were created with the help of graphene. Okay, so whenever we use the graphene in that of construction things, that strength will be increased, and the usage of cement will be reduced. And in the long run, if you are using graphene based concrete, means it will be helping to reduce the usage of cement in a huge level, and it will be helping to mitigate the climate change issues, right? So we are having like uh, uh, indirect benefits also from the graphene. Okay, so whenever we talk about graphene, so like always for the beginners, it is better to think about the pencil lead, right? In the pencil lead, we are having graphite, right? So it's like that scientists from Manchester University, they created graphene just by using adhesive tape and the graphite. Okay, they just stick the adhesive tape on graphite and then build it to get the graphene. So that much easy, basically. Okay, so we can easily create graphene in the lab easily. For that, they got Nobel Prize. Okay, so it is a carbon-based material, so the raw material is abundant. Okay, we can create it from graphite. Even Rice University scientists created joule heat approach for getting graphene from like. Uh, Plastic waste, food waste, like any kind of waste. Okay, just by applying high voltage for a second. Okay, so it's like uh, there is no raw material problem or any kind of things. Okay, but still some people are saying that it is toxic. Okay, there are various discussions going on about the toxicity of graphene. Actually, it can kill the virus and bacteria. That is why some people try to use it on face mask during COVID time. But some countries, especially Canada, banned that kind of face masks, citing the health reasons. Okay, so uh, that scientists need to address the health concerns of graphene. Okay, and there are two concerns. One is health concerns, another is mass production. Okay, but recently we are seeing the mass production facilities in Kerala, India, right? So almost scientists are finding ways of doing mass production. In theoretically or in lab level, there are various approaches of doing graphene production. Okay, both uh, bottom down approach and the top, like bottom up approach. Similarly, top down approach, like in case of like peeling graphene from graphite. That is one kind of approach, and CVD, that kind of chemical vapor deposition, that kind of approaches are there. So various things. So maybe I'm not that much familiar with those things, and I don't have any hands-on. I'm just uploading videos related to latest technologies, including graphene, but I am not having much experience with that. Okay, so in the future, if anyone is interested to share their real experiences with my YouTube channel viewers, you can do it. Actually, I started taking that initiative of inviting experts to talk to my channel members. I named it as QBT Talks. Okay, already a few persons talked. You can check them by going through the QBT Talks playlist on my channel. Okay, so it's like. Um, One second. No one is answering for my question about are you able to hear me? So I will check it by going through mobile. One second. Okay. So I'm not sure whether it's showing to someone or it's not at all audible. It seems I'm not able to hear the voice. Okay, now I'm able to hear it. Okay, I will continue it. Okay, so it's all about graphene, the 2D material, known as wanted material. Okay, um, uh, I have created a separate playlist for listing the details about that. Okay, so you can just go through it, and if you find it useful, share it with others. Okay, and if you have any questions about graphene, just let me know. I'll be trying to find the answer for that, and I will be answering them in the next session. So basically, I will be doing a lot of live sessions in the coming days to talk about emerging technologies. So it's not like I know about emerging technologies. I am not going to talk about it. Not like that. Okay. So it is for having interaction with users as well as subscribers as well as experts. So I will be inviting experts to participate here. Um, but before doing that, I will be just having discussion through chat. Okay. Initially, I try to use the Google Meet to talk with the experts. Guest speakers. Okay. But that is taking a lot of time for me to arrange or schedule the meetings and do it in a professional way. Okay. Right now, I don't have enough resources for doing that. So I will be just trying to collect information and have a discussion with people using the chat, live chat. Okay, uh, but in the coming days, step by step, I will be start taking actions to have a discussion through Google Meet or any other application like Zoom Meet, something. Okay. So the overall plan is, yesterday itself I talked it in detail. Okay. So I'll be first doing a lot of live chats. Okay. To first of all, to test the things. Today I faced some problem with camera positioning, right? So just I would like to fix all the things before inviting many guests and experts. Okay. So it will be like testing. Okay. So that is one thing, and another thing is yesterday I tested the member only chart, right? So daily I will be doing some kind of testing and of activities. Okay. Apart from answering questions for anyone, and sharing my experiences and understanding about emerging technologies and online learning things. Okay. Online learning thing I already talked about in various videos. You can check my previous videos. Okay. And if you have any specific questions, I can answer. Okay. But I'll be giving more priority to the members. Okay. In that kind of answers. Okay. But for any kind of general discussions, I will be answering to all the questions. Almost I'll be answering all the questions. But in case of any specific questions related to their YouTube channel or their product sales or services, for that I will be giving priority to the members. And if I have time, and if there are any other questions from other people, definitely I will be trying to answer everyone. Okay. So just I'm trying to prioritize the things. Okay. And uh, apart from that, if you have any questions, you can ask me, like software testing and things. Okay. And I am not going to give more importance for that things, but I'm just telling. So I explained in the previous few videos, I'm just trying to use this channel for connecting the scientists and entrepreneurs. Okay. So for doing that, I need to do two things. One is I need to explain the latest happenings or innovations, researches happening in the uh, emerging technologies or research field, right? So I should be talking about that, so that the business people can understand that. And at the same time, I need to talk about doing online business. Okay. So that is based on my uh, uh, actual experience. Okay. So by doing these two things, I can enable any aspiring entrepreneurs to start doing some kind of business, right? uh, that is, they will be knowing about the opportunities available with emerging technologies, and they'll be knowing some basics about online business. So by combining both things, they can easily start it. Okay. Because it will be having minimum risk. Okay. Because for doing online business, we need not invest much, right? And at the same time, for working with emerging technologies, for that also we don't need much things. Okay. But only thing is, we need to have a lot of interest, and we need to put a lot of hard work to know about it. Okay. But obviously competition will be less. Okay. That is the unique advantage of that I already explained in many videos. If you want, you can check my previous videos if you want to know that. Okay. I explained them based on my personal experiences also. The thing is, doing any kind of online business related to emerging technologies, there are various benefits for the new entrepreneurs, especially entrepreneurs who are not having a huge budget or huge investment. Okay. Huge backup or mentoring systems. Okay. So in that case, if you're a person who is trying to do business only with investment, like your time and your knowledge and your hard work, So obviously you can get more from these kinds of live discussions. Okay, that is what my plan. Okay, by doing so I can initially I can earn money from advertisements. Okay, but in the coming days I'll be exploring a lot of developing some kind of platforms for connecting scientists and business people, and I can make it as a paid one. Paid one is not a fully paid, free for all, and uh, premium for paid users, like that. Okay, so the same thing I'm just starting with this YouTube channel. Okay, so I created the membership thing, right? Enable the join button so that I can give priority to the members. Okay, so similarly I will be developing a platform, but if the channel itself enough to do that, means I will be just continuing with this channel. But in the future I have a lot of plans, like creating exclusives, so, like search engine specific to emerging technologies related businesses. Okay, and other informative things, and a lot of things. I would like to create a website or app with all the details, and not only details, for listing any kind of requirements related to uh, uh, yeah, any kind of new businesses started focusing on started mainly focusing on emerging technologies. Okay, so I have a lot of plans. Okay, so but uh, I don't want to do it everything theoretically. Okay, um, because I have right now very limited resources. I'm not having team. Okay, but I'm planning to set up a team initially for hiring people for promoting this channel. uh, but in the long run, I would like to set up a full-fledged team with various roles, like persons for promoting this channel, developers for creating websites and apps for creating the platform what I'm talking now. Okay, and other marketing, other stuff. Okay, so I will be taking solid steps to do that in the coming days. Right now, um, I'm just sticking with this channel. So I would like to get all the like I would like to know all the possibilities of doing it effectively. Okay. Uh, Actually, I explained multiple times. I explained through my previous software development business initiative. Okay, so I don't want to do the same mistakes again. So this time, I'll be doing step by step, very tiny steps. Okay, but I would like to do it very fast also, right? Okay, so I'll be doing step by step, but in a quick way. If you are interested to participate, it's not like immediately hiring as a full-time employees. Okay, so you can work as part-time the developer or part-time promoter, like that. And at the same time, if you are planning to start any kind of business, uh, uh, I can guide you based on hourly charges or revenue sharing. Okay, so it's we can explore that options. Okay, um, I can do testing and other stuff effectively. Okay, so we'll be uh, exploring that options. But the overall thing is I'm planning to start doing these kind of live discussions regularly, almost daily, to talk with the potential stakeholders. Okay, right now I'm not interested in getting investments. Okay, but if anyone entrepreneurs is expecting any kind of investment, at that time, if you are interested, you can mention them through the chat. Who are interested to get that, you can talk to them. So through this chat window, um, potential investors and potential entrepreneurs and scientists who are willing to share their innovations with the entrepreneurs to uh, use for their business. Okay, so all the stakeholders can talk through the chat right now. Okay, but in the future I will be creating proper platforms so that we can do them effectively. But I'm not having clear idea about doing it, and uh, uh, even I don't have time to do that. Okay, I don't want to switch my focus from current YouTube channel running activities into something different. Okay, so I'll be doing it step by step. So someone is saying hi. Hi, Gabriel got hi. Hi, from India. Okay, so which place? So what kind of activities you are doing? Are you running YouTube channel, or actually how did you find this life? Hi. So I would like to know about how did you find it through? Okay, said bye. Okay. Um, so another thing is, I would like to know how the YouTube is working, right? So whenever you're saying hi something, just you can mention like how you find the live video. Okay, whether you got notification, or whether you got it from my tweet, or my Facebook status, or WhatsApp status, like that. Okay, so based on that, I will be sharing the upcoming lives with the social media accounts. Okay, okay. Okay. Okay, I was talking about my plans of connecting scientists and entrepreneurs, right? So my plan is like, if anyone is interested in doing any kind of business, okay, so I can guide them, by telling my experiences of doing online businesses. Okay, so yesterday I talked in detail about that. Okay, so and I can understand the demand and the current level of emerging technologies, because I'm doing it like uploading news about them for a long time, right? But as I said, I don't have any hands-on, so we'll be exploring ways to approach the appropriate person. Okay, so it's like, I'm not going to do everything full time. Okay, but I can take some initiatives. Okay, that is what I'm envisioning for that platform I'm going to create. Okay, so it is like a simple platform. Okay, something Google search is doing, like connecting the persons and the websites, right? So something similar. Okay, so I'm just trying to connect scientists and entrepreneurs. Okay, uh, in the meantime, if like scientists will be having some kind of ideas, or some kind of um, simple product, right? So entrepreneurs can take it, and they can develop it further, suitable for the people, and they can start selling it, right? So we need to connect the appropriate scientists and entrepreneurs. And in the meantime, if the entrepreneurs need some investors, so investors can also join with them. Okay, so I think, uh, I need to create appropriate platform for connecting them. Okay, but initially, everyone can discuss through, just start the discussion through this chat. Okay, live chat. So I'll be start doing it very frequently, and in the coming days, or in the further discussions, they can do it through their email or their personal contact details. Okay, but if both of them need any kind of help from me, I can do it. If it is a simple thing, means I can just share the details or whatever I know. I can explain them. But if they need any like more time, I can do it based on hourly charges. Okay, just to human. Okay, thanks for the thumbs up. Okay, if you have any questions, you can ask me. Okay. uh, and as I said, since the purpose of this live is it is not just like I'm going to talk and you are going to listen, not like that, right? So it is for connecting the people. So whenever anyone is coming to this live, it is always better to introduce yourself through the chat. Okay, like your name and your location, like location in the sense country, if you just to understand the background. Okay, and your skill set, like whether you are a scientist or whether you are a business person to this sense, maybe a person willing to do any kind of small online business. Okay, so just try to introduce yourself. Okay, so that other people can see them and they can contact. Okay, so I'm not saying that it will be useful right now. Okay, but my plan is like that. Okay, so I'm planning to do the live sessions uh, frequently, and planning to promote the channel with the paid campaigns in the coming days to bring a lot of people to my live. So just without people, just I'm talking and only 2 3 people are listening, means it's not useful, right? So in the coming days I will be taking all the steps to do them. Okay, and I enable the membership option to filter the serious people who are very serious about doing business. Okay, so I'm just exploring various options to do to achieve my goal. Okay, how do you find your news resource? And hi from India. Okay, thanks for asking. Okay, mostly I used to check the news press release websites. Okay, the uh, frequently used site is eurekalert.org, right? Eurekalert.org. You can check them. Okay, there we can find a lot of uh, press releases given by various universities, almost US universities, but we can find European universities also. Okay, uh, sometimes even Korea, um, like Middle East countries are also providing press releases to that platform, eureka.org. Almost you can find the news source in almost all my videos. Just if you check the description, I used to provide uh, source of the news. Okay, and like research paper link. Okay, um, so my primary source is Eureka Let, and apart from that, I used to follow a lot of universities and a lot of companies and a lot of other press release organizations through various social media, including Twitter, Facebook, and I used to check various social media like various subreddits in the Reddit website. Okay, futurology, like that. Okay, and tech science, various subreddits, relevant subreddits. I already joined them, and apart from that, I manually check them also. Other things, the primary thing is I would say that Twitter. Okay, Twitter, I followed a lot of universities from my primary account, Rajamanikam underscore EA, and my another account primarily for technology news, Tamil Tech News Twitter account. Okay, actually, I thought of using that account for publishing news in Tamil. Okay, but I'm not finding suitable audience for that kind of news. Okay, so right now people are not interested in read like tech news in Tamil, so I just started using that account also for getting various um, like for following various universities and news providers. Okay, so basically I'm getting leads from Twitter. But I used to do a lot of cross checking. Okay, I won't just take the news from one source. Say for example, if I am getting heroic alert news, means I'll be checking the just checking other sites also, whether they are what much like I won't say that I have the capability to judge whether this is worth or not. Okay, so first of all, we cannot think in that way. So okay, so we may not be judging just by seeing the press release. Okay, so that is different thing, but the level of impact that we can understand up to some level by cross checking with various social media sites. Okay, so how the discussions are going on in case of Reddit, how many upvotes that kind of news is getting, and in the Twitter whether it's trending. So I'll be cross checking that thing, and mostly I'll be filtering the news based on the criteria like whether it's going to create positive impact or any whether it's going to create some kind of controversy like that. So mostly I will be giving priority to the positive kind of stuff. Okay, so that is my selection criteria. Okay, and I will be going through a few lines of actual research paper also. And actually recently I came to know about AI tool, uh, size space. I mentioned I uploaded video to tell about them also previously. That tool is useful in understanding or analyzing any kind of research paper. Okay, you can just ask any questions through that tool. And but mostly I will be just going through abstract and a few images and other stuff only. Just by doing this kind of activities, I will be able to judge whether it is useful or impactful like that. Okay, and some newses will be like repeating things they might have talked about it 2 years back also. uh, because of lack of hype, they will be trying to re popularize that. Okay, so I will be considering that factors also. Okay, is there a way to filter out the news that are like practical implemented? Okay, so practically implementable, right now it is very difficult to do because from my perspective, whatever I'm publishing news here, these are all mostly some of them are still theoretical. It is lab level. Okay, so but in the coming years, it will be coming into the market. The purpose of this channel is for achieving that only. So I talked about many times. Okay, just by encouraging the business people to go through that kind of innovations. I'm just trying to make it happen quickly. Okay, but it is difficult to filter out that news are practical. Okay, um, but if it is practical, then the same thing is there, right? The competition will be there. Okay, so what is the use of already existing thing? Say you are a student, right? So if it is practical, means someone is doing, right? So what is the meaning of doing it again? Okay, so the key thing is we have to smell or feel the potential opportunities available with the new innovations which are not already available. Okay, so we need to do something to um, make it practical, right? There may be some limitations because of that only they are not available in the market. Okay, so we have to do something from our side to make it available to the uh, people. Okay, that is the purpose of this channel. Okay, right, not right now my plan. Okay, in the future I'm planning to make it as a platform for hub for connecting the scientists and um, entrepreneurs. Okay, so if you are looking for like your college final year project or something, I can say that this channel is not that much useful for you. But still, I created a list of interesting innovations. Okay, so something not like theoretical or something. So you can just uh, watch the product. So I provided the list in my blog. Maybe you can check my blog post. My blog name is blog.qualitypointtech.com. There you can find the link for interesting innovations. Okay, there I provided some uh, uh, something for practically we can see, not practical in the sense not commercialized, but somehow we can see it in like visually. Okay, so the for that kind of innovations I listed interesting innovations. Apart from that, in this channel you can find various research studies and various observations about how to improve the sleep quality, how to improve our health, and what are the impacts of doing various kind of exercise like that. So that kind of research results I mentioned in various videos. Okay, in that case, right now we are not seeing any kind of practical applications here. But as an entrepreneur, it is our responsibility to create the product based on that fact. So the scientists and the research people, they found out some kind of facts, right, based on their activities. So we need to take that fact and make it useful for the people, right, by creating some kind of application. Say for example, uh, if the scientists are saying that we have to wake up at end of sleep cycle, then only our health will be good, and our next day morning will be fresh, like that. So there are various scientific researches are there. Okay, so it is our responsibility to create something out of it. Say for example, some companies already created alarm clocks that will work based on the sleep cycle. So right now everyone is having smartwatches, right? So they will be continuously monitoring our sleep, they will be tracking the sleep, right? So if you want to wake up at around 6 o'clock, instead of straight away waking up you 6 o'clock, I mean alarming at 6 o'clock, that kind of clocks will be uh, uh, like uh, trying to wake you up based on your uh, sleep cycle as well as your set alarm time. So it won't uh, it won't ring the alarm at exactly at 6 o'clock. It may do at 6:50 or 5:50 or 6:15, like that. Okay, so it is based on your sleep cycle. Okay, so the scientist will be providing the facts and their research results, right? So straight away we won't be getting any practical use. Okay, but it is the entrepreneur's role to make use of that facts and innovations to uh, create a really useful practical application for the people, right? Okay, you're asking about AI tool, right? So size space, I am typing it. So the name is size space. Okay, you can go through the playlist, AI playlist. You will be seeing that video, or you can just do the Google search, straight away go to that site. Okay, most of the news items I used to go through for taking them. I used to go through various websites, as I mentioned, like Eureka Alert and Futurity, that kind of websites. Uh, uh, but sometimes some people used to contact me to give their news. This size space, uh, uh, they contacted me explaining their product. Okay, Till now I haven't used any sponsor thing. Okay, so all are like organic things only. Okay, so I will be but in the future, if it is record, I will be doing it, but I will be marking it as sponsored. Okay. uh, so this one, they explained it clearly. Okay, so I also gone through it. It is somewhat useful. Okay, but I won't be using it for all the researchers. uh, Sometimes I use that one. Other times, just I used to go through like just by reading the abstract and just seeing the pictures. Okay. So what I'm trying to say is, whatever news I am creating here, it is mainly based on the press release materials only. Even though I am doing some kind of press cross check with research papers and other social media sites, mostly I will be uh, most of the time I will be just uploading the video based on the press releases only as of now. Okay, but in the future I am going to uh, do some additional things, like if any experts are interested to give more details about that things, and if they are interested to discuss about it, I can start doing discussion with them about the new news, and I can combine that discussion also along with the news. Okay. Okay. uh, so you can just explore that size space, and if you have any questions, you can ask the team, and they're really interested to promote it. Okay, so they'll be answering all your questions. Okay, and if you actually they're eagerly asking feedback, other things. So I could understand that they're able to, they're willing to improve it. Okay. And generally, recently we are seeing the general AI, right? Chat GPT. They are also doing like excellent things. Okay, uh, but I don't know whether that will be that can be integrated with research papers. Maybe we can copy paste the content in the Chat GPT window, and we can ask some questions. Okay. But size space, that is somewhat flexible, but I don't know whether it will be better than ChatGPT or something. So just explore it, and if you are interested, you can explain, or you can share your experience with other people. If you are interested, I can invite you through Google Meet. Okay. So that is what my plan. Just I would like to connect various people, scientists, entrepreneurs, and even students. Students in the sense, they may be like potential scientists or potential entrepreneurs, right? And I'm just thinking about connecting the investors also, not in the business terms, some just for thing. But my primary purpose is connecting the scientists and business people. Okay. So, okay. So, if anyone is having any other questions, you can ask them. So, I'm always seeing that my live chat is not getting recommended to many people. Okay. So, before taking very significant steps, I'm planning to first fix that one. Okay. So, I will be experimenting with very simple charts like this for many days. Okay. And once that the problems got fixed, mostly I will be trying to fix it with the help of paid promotions, or I'm just exploring right now. In the coming days, I will be doing a lot of testings. So once after fixing that, I'll be inviting the experts, because if I'm inviting some experts, and people are not available for ask questions to him, is not a good thing. So just if you're an expert in any field, just let me know. Okay. So even we can record a video and then upload it. Say for example, even any students can also. So any students, if they are very interested or very passionate about any particular topic, and if they have done a lot of study about it, and If they find if they're like having some kind of unique information about that, mostly related to emerging technologies and online earning. So, okay, so they can also upload like record a video and send it to me, and if it is suitable, I will be uploading. Okay, and if they want to provide their social media link or whatever link, I will be including it in the description so that they can get some exposure. And if they are looking for any kind of like uh, business opportunities or whatever they need, they can mention that also, so that they potential stakeholders can contact them. Okay, that is what my plan also. Okay, so chart is just for like the live stream, everything is just for like taking initiative, but the actual things it can happen behind the skins also, right? So once after like getting introduced, various people can talk in through various mediums, right? So that is what my plan. Okay. uh, uh, but as I said, the first thing is I need to fix this chart problem, that the live stream problem, traffic problem. So actually, recently, previously in the beginning stages, whenever I start live, many people used to come. Okay, but that time the number of subscribers were like less only. But even though the subscribers count is getting increased, that recommendation YouTube recommendation is not happening now. So I'll be fixing that. If anyone is having any idea about how to fix that, just let me know. Okay. um, and okay, just if there are no other questions, I'll be continue talking, because I would like to test the live. Okay, so why it's not recommending, whether it will be start recommending after some time. So that kind of testing I need to do. Actually, I started doing in the testing a few months back also, but that time, even after 3 hours live, that was not recommending. But after that, I just put on hold that plan. Okay, so now I started doing it again. Okay. The reason is that time that RPM, advertisement RPM, was high for my channel, because of the Christmas that sales season, right? Okay, bye. Okay. So because of that time, the advertisement, I concentrated on uploading more video and promoting the videos. Okay. But again now started uh, like this plan. Okay. So this time I'll be doing it continuously, even if my focus is like deviated, getting deviated to some other things. I'll be always keeping on eye on these things. Okay. So the thing is, uh, I'll be doing regular live. I mentioned it multiple times. Why I'm saying is, previously I started doing it and then I stopped it, and uh, for various reasons. Okay, something meaningful reasons only. But this time my priority is highest priority. I'm going to put for this effort. Okay. So, but all the things, whatever I'm talking, it is for very small scale only, not any kind of big business. Okay. Just very, very small things. Say, for example, in the case of graphene, I talked about graphene, right? So with that graphene, we can do a lot of things. Okay. But if straight away, if you're talking about creating any kind of product and an application with graphene, and buying graphene and selling them, and processing them, that kind of things, it's a huge things, right? And the risks also high, and a lot of regulatory things, and a lot of formalities, and getting licenses, other things will be there. I'm not talking about that kind of business. Okay, so I'm not getting exposure to that kind of stuff, and I'm not talking about that kind of business activities. What I'm talking about is in the emerging technologies, in case of artificial intelligence, graphene, or any kind of 2D materials in nanotechnology, a lot of things. Even in the case of quantum computing, we have a lot of opportunities for doing or earning money by doing very simple things, as I am doing, right? I'm just going through press release materials, and I'm just uploading it as a video and earning money from advertisements. It's a very, very simple thing, very clear thing, and without any risk. Okay, without any risk, without any investment. I don't need to put any kind of investment, or not much efforts, right? uh, that I'm talking about that kind of things. Okay, say for example, if you want to do kind of active, some kind of earn some kind of money from emerging technologies, if you are interested in graphene, you can just start a like a blog or a website to give the details about graphene, and you can start and money from there by showing advertisements, or like you can start a forum, something. But these are all examples, but even running a forum is not easy. Okay, but what I'm saying is, these are the things are not easy. At the same time, they don't need any kind of investments or any kind of they are not involving any risk, other things. Okay, so all the things are mainly depending on your hard work and your full focus or dedication. Okay, so if for a person who is interested to make use of the opportunities available with emerging technologies, and you are not having any kind of money investment ability to invest money, and if you are not having any other kind of skills for running business, still you can do a lot of things. Okay, that is the advantage of emerging technologies, right? Because the competition is very less, but only thing is you need to explore a lot of new innovations, and you need to be very very interested in knowing the new innovations, and you should be able to understand the impact of any kind of emerging technologies. And you should be able to differentiate the fake things from actual things. Okay, in case of any kind of emerging technologies, we will be able to we will be seeing a lot of fake things. So you need to be very, very careful about dealing that kind of things. Okay, so uh, don't be like greedy or something. Okay, so any kind of small businesses, they will be growing step by step only. Okay, almost in the beginning it will be losing some money only. Okay, so don't try to believe someone who is going to tell that you can earn this much money just by doing this kind of activities. Okay, don't be greedy. Okay, so if you do a lot of hard work continuously, and you are becoming an expert in any particular field, definitely you can earn money. Okay, so you'll be successful, but it won't happen overnight. Okay, so don't believe the person who is, or uh, uh, the websites or any kind of programs talking about some kinds of secrets for achieving, say, success. Okay, but what I'm trying to say is, you have to choose the emerging technologies field. Okay, uh, that is the easiest way of succeeding in any kind of new business activities without much investment and without much guidance. Okay, so it all depends on our own interest and our own hard work. Okay, that will make some kind of differences. Okay, other than that, I don't see any kind of secrets or something. Okay, uh, you can learn everything from internet, so don't spend money for learning something. Okay, um, even in the case of my this membership program is not for giving any additional details to the members. Okay, so what I'm telling here is, even in that case of membership program, this is just for filtering the serious people. Okay, it's for that level only it will be useful. Okay, so just by paying money we cannot learn anything. even though I provided some member only videos for members, I'll be releasing it for the public in the coming days. So if you are you can, if you are willing to wait for some time, you can get that information in the coming days. And similarly, a lot of other uh, opportunity, other way of getting that information is there. Say for example, I put the uh, video uh, myself explaining about uh, YouTube earnings. It is like a member only video, but I provided the same content in a ebook, a free ebook. Okay, so in that case, you can just go through the ebook. Okay, so a lot of various free, easy ways of learning opportunities there in the internet world. Okay, so don't spend more time or money for learning any kind of uh, uh, knowledge by paying a lot of money. Okay, so that is the key thing. And always stick on to any particular specific thing. So the grass is always green on the other side, right? So uh, don't get distracted with things. Okay, um, but if whatever you are doing is not meaningful or not worth doing for a long time, so if you realize that fact after doing some kind of analysis, then you can always change your decision. You can switch the product and services, or even switch the field. Okay, that is different. But without waiting, without having patience, and just because of someone is successful in some other thing, if you are switching the things, then definitely you will be failed there also. Okay, so you have to try something for a significant time, or long time. Okay, but if it is like out of market, if it is not worth doing that, then you can switch the things. Okay, um, so that is the thing. Focus, we have to put our focus on any particular thing. So if you're starting a website for giving details about graphene, you can do that. And if the traffic is not coming suddenly, if someone is getting huge traffic for some other topic, suddenly if you're changing means it's not a good thing. Okay, so the things will take some time to uh, like uh, give something to be fruitful. Okay, uh, so wait for significant time. Okay, and uh, but you can expand the things. So say for example, if you're starting some channel or website for giving details about graphene, and if it is somewhat successful, you can expand the thing. Apart from giving details about graphene, you can give details about other 2D materials. You can give details about other nanotechnology developments. Okay, and if you are just giving information about graphene, basic information, you can give details about news about graphene, latest news about graphene. You can start a forum for having discussion about graphene. You can create a simple software or application for showing all the latest discussions happening about graphene on various social media sites. So you can think that way. You can expand, always expand from the core thing. Okay, but suddenly switching from one thing to another, that is not going to work. Okay, you can create a YouTube channel for telling about graphene. Okay, even you can create a search engine for graphene related stuff. Okay, so various things are, that is what I'm trying to say. Okay, so I'm having a lot of various experiences of doing those things. Okay, and I explored various things as I talked in my previous video, especially for timesheet and for our resume submission websites. I tried various approaches. It's a number of approaches. It creating forum, running like our own, creating our own social media site for like collecting latest news automatically and put them on the site and then automatically share it on social media sites. A lot of stuff we tried. Okay, so but some of them are like useful in learning the things, but most of them are like waste of time. Okay, so I learned a lot of things that is different, but what I'm trying to say is if someone is interested to do something, and if they can have discussion with me, I can help them to save a lot of time. Okay, they can avoid the same mistakes I previously did. Okay, so that is what I'm trying to say. So if someone is interested to create a website and uh, uh, blog, like news aggregation, other things, I can guide them which will be a better way and how to do that, and what are the different perspective we need to consider, like SEO, like page loading, and like loading in the sense from various countries perspective. Okay, internet, based on internet, so practical things I can talk about that. Okay, so these are the things I can guide. Okay, and similarly, if anyone is having any kind of experience from other perspectives, they can always share through the chat, and if they're interested to spend some time, I can invite them through Google Meet. Okay, there are various things. So it is like sharing the knowledge between us. Okay, so I'm just giving a platform for doing that. Okay, uh, so that is the plan. So the same example, if any entrepreneur is willing to earn money from graphene, there is no need to directly do the business things. Okay, they can just build up your blog, create like a website and social media accounts, and they can create some unique brand name, something. Okay, they can build up everything. Okay, so initially they can earn money from advertisements. In the coming days, they can like if they're getting enough visitors, they can like list out any graphene related products. Okay, and they can earn money from affiliate marketing. So if everything is going fine, they can list the actual products, drop shipping or something. Okay, so that is the actual way of doing business. We have to develop step by step. Okay, so I can guide them, guide anyone for doing that kind of things. Okay, I already talked about in various videos. If anyone still need, if they still need any kind of specific information, and if they are having any other questions, I can always answer them. Okay, but my suggestion is always try to do step by step, and do it effectively. Okay, don't do the like same mistakes done by others. Okay, many people are sharing their knowledge and experiences through their blog post and through their channels. Okay, but as I said, first of all, you have to you should be having the ability to differentiate the actual thing and the marketing thing. Okay, a lot of marketing or fake things are there. So okay, so you should be able to, first of all, you should be able to differentiate them. And once you are able to differentiate them, then explore various things and get a lot of information from them, and then like apply them. Okay, so if it is suitable for you, just start applying them. uh, so a lot of various things we need to consider. Okay, so even in the case of just creating a simple blog for giving details about graphene, first of all, you need to be very careful about like avoiding any kind of fake information. A lot of fake information, biased information are there. So you need to like build up your trust. Okay, so in that case, don't create any kind of product or service irrelevant to your knowledge. Okay, so you should be familiar with that, you should be interested in that. Okay, so in that case, you can understand whether it's right or wrong whenever you see any kind of new information. Okay, so just create the details, and you should make your content shareable, lot of other stuff. Okay, maybe I can talk about them in a separate video. So what I'm trying to say is, just to find out a symbol, or like a specific thing that are interested to you, and then start doing simple activities, like just to start with a very free blog or something, and share them through social media, build up followers, but do everything naturally. Okay, so don't try to force or push anyone. That is not going to help. Okay, so if you are having all the setups ready with you, once the but I'm talking about emerging technologies. It is not actually that kind of activities are not that much useful for fully saturated things. In the case of timesheet, if you are trying to do that things now, it is not going to useful, even if you have a lot of knowledge about it, and even if you put a lot of hard work. That corporates, even if you just search the timesheet, the first few listings on the Google homepage or in the search result search page, all the things will be advertisements. Okay, so a lot of competition, and a lot of completely different. So I'm talking about emerging markets, so they're completely different from existing business activities. Okay, so handling existing things is different. In the case of t-shirt business, that keyword related to t-shirts are really highly pricey. Okay, highly competitive. Okay, so that and all completely different things, so we cannot like do that kind of business, right? Let me tell with the example. Okay, but, actually I enabled the t-shirt match through the YouTube. Okay, YouTube is providing that option. I created some t-shirts. Okay, and I'll started showing them here. That time the traffic to my channel was somewhat okay, but still found it difficult to sell that t-shirts. Okay, but in the case of my ebooks about software testing and the QTB automation, actually the QTB automation, it's like quick test professional. Okay, so that is even though a very limited number of audience there, that time it was emerging. Okay, so that tool was very popular. Okay, so less competitive, so I was able to sell a lot of ebooks. Okay, and I was able to earn significant money from Amazon as well as through my own website. Okay, that time even I didn't use much paid campaigns. Okay, but still I was able to earn significant money through that kind of ebooks. The ebook quality also not that much good. I'm not good at writing. There were a lot of grammatical mistakes. Even the reviewers were telling that, but still people are people were showing interest to buy it. Okay, so what I'm trying to say is, in case of emerging technologies or whatever things are new, and uh, uh, if it is mostly it will be having less competition. Okay, so in that case we can do any kind of business easily. Okay, so I'm talking about that kind of approaches. Okay, not about uh, like entering into already saturated market. Okay, so whatever I'm talking is related to emerging technologies. That is why I always mention that words emerging technologies and online business together whenever I upload a video, or uh, starting the live discussions. Okay, so entering or doing any kind of simple business related to emerging technologies is easy. So I already created a lot of uh, like playlist related to emerging technologies, like CRISPR gene editing. So again, we cannot directly start any kind of direct applications of CRISPR gene editing immediately, right? Without having enough resources and budget. But we can do something, as I'm doing video creation. You can do something. You can do some kind of search engine. You can do some kind of, even the chat gpt is there, right? So it is becoming famous. You can actually, the OpenAI is providing that playground API, right? So you can tweak something, and you can create some kind of chart application, chatbot kind of stuff to talk about CRISPR. So whoever is having questions, they can ask it. You have to optimize it fully. Or if you are having some kind of AI exposure, you can directly do it by training the models. Okay. So a lot of things or a lot of opportunities are there. Okay. So most of the things we can just do it with simple computer, and even maybe we may need to have some hosting and domain names. That is the other things. Okay. um, but the key thing is we need to have a lot of interest, and we should be ready to do a lot of hard work. Okay. So if we are able to do those things, definitely, especially with the emerging technologies, it is easy to earn some money. At least we won't lose any money, right? uh, Unless we do any blunder mistakes. But what I'm saying is, don't do that. Don't give opportunity for that kind of mistakes. Okay. So always do the things step by step in a gradual way. Okay. um, so but we will be tempted to do something, okay, because of greediness, or just by seeing a lot of other things, success of other people. But that is not going to help in any way. Okay. So we need to do the things step by step only. And if you have any questions, you can ask me through the chat. Okay. I'll be answering them. And like the various topics I was talking about is like solar, uh, in the AI itself, a lot of opportunities are there. Okay. um, so a lot of companies are providing, even Google is providing the TensorFlow API, right? And IBM is providing access. Like a lot of, I uploaded various videos, but I'm not exploring it them regularly. But previously I uploaded a lot of videos. Almost all corporates are providing some kind of interface for using API. Even Google is providing options, I think uploaded a video to explain that. Okay. So just we have to put a simple JS file in our client, and we can start training the AI. Okay. And we can immediately we can start using it. Okay. It is a very very simple way. Okay. So a lot of such things are there. Okay. So even if we are not aware of the algorithms behind the complex algorithms behind the AI applications, still we can do uh, some kind of development related to AI applications just by doing the training. Okay. So we have to train them properly, create the model and train them properly, and then we can publish it as application. Okay. So that kind of stuff we can do it for CRISPR gene editing or any kind of topic, solar power. Okay. Solar power is also, it's a kind of emerging technologies. Like solar panels are already there. Okay. But the thing is, they're right now bit expensive, right? And it is requiring a lot of space. It is occupying the space exclusively. But in the coming days, it will be getting changed, right? So right now a lot of transparent kind of solar panels are coming, so that we can put them as a window for buildings. Okay. And new materials like perovskite, kind of halide perovskite, that kind of materials are they will be improving the performance. Okay. And they can reduce the weight. A lot of uh, things can happen with them. Okay. So initially you can give us a information product, and then later on you can work on to sell them, and even you can fine tune the product, and you can create your own stuff. Okay. So a lot of opportunities are there. Okay. But you have to define your role and your area of business, and focus on that. Okay. uh, for example, myself, I'm exploring various things, but I don't want to do everything by myself. Okay, I'm just sticking with this information area. So I'll be giving details about the products and any innovations and other things. Okay, and I'll be just connecting the entrepreneurs and the scientists. I'm not going to involve in those things because I got a lot of lessons from my previous activities. I tried various things. Okay, I don't want to do the same mistakes again. So I'll be sticking with this thing. That is why I'm repeatedly telling these things. So if someone is interested in doing some kind of things, I can just guide them. Okay, but based on hourly charges. Okay, but because I need to do a lot of things with my time, so I don't want to waste my time. Okay, so I will be doing it based on hourly charges. But if you are asking the questions through this chat, I will be definitely answering them. Okay, and if you are joined as a member, I will be always replying to your comments, even if you are asking your questions through like already uploaded videos. Okay, uh, that is what my plan. Okay, and I would like to learn more things from other experts also. And so if you know any good videos about any kind of emerging technologies or any kind of resources, just share me. And if you're having already having a blog or websites, and if you have embedded my videos, just let me know. I'll be sharing with others through the social media, my social media accounts. Okay, so similarly, the purpose is like that only. We can have a detailed discussion and collaboration, so that both of us can get benefits. It's a win-win approach, right? So that is what I am expecting by doing these kind of live sessions. Okay, so these kind of live sessions are just for taking initiative, and then we can explore other things. Okay, so any other questions? If there are no other questions, I'll be like leaving it now. Okay, okay, thanks, bye.